everybody hear me?
Yep.
I don't know why I was going to start this out with trying to just give the speech and I went over it and over it. I'm not a speech maker, so a lot of this today I'm going to read because I don't want to miss stuff. Because everything I have in here is very important to me, and I think to most Vietnam vets, especially to the family that's here today. So, happy 4th of July, Independence Day. And with this we'll have the national anthem, and I have a couple of people from the Patriot Guard that are going to do that, and they can come forward now.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much. Brian Sams and Kathy Myers from Redwood Falls. You guys can all be seated. You can all be seated. I guess I should hold this by the nose. I'm not used to doing that. I'm calling this mission my final mission with great honor. For those of you who don't know who I am today, I'm Dave Moody. I'm going to do the dedication. I'm a Vietnam veteran. I'm a Purple Heart recipient. And I'll be your speaker today. I wasn't a very good writer or speaker in school, and I hope I do a better job today. These are my thoughts and feelings of this memorial dedication. First, I would like to thank all the men and women who served for our country. Some gave some gave all. They're the reason today we can call today Independence Day, because they fought and still fight for our freedom. Today I have some pennies here that we'll pass out afterwards. Whoever wants to come and get one, and I got 500, hopefully it's enough. These pennies have a cross punched out of the center of them. And the penny means two things: 1 cent and cent one. Well, I had to think a lot about this myself. Everyone knows what 1 cent is. Well, the cent one is from up above. Everyone uses this penny for different things. Something you can look at every day, because I know there's a lot of people here that I've given them out to. They carry it in their pocket. It's the first thing they look at every morning to remind them of something. Whether it's a soldier, a loved one, or just to have a good day. Whatever you want to use it for. Steve Goelz was born January 18th, 1949, to Lawrence and Virginia Goelz. He graduated from Morton High School in 1967. He entered the Army July 26, 1969. He married Judith Kohout on August 15, 1970, and left for Vietnam August 29th the same year. He is survived by two brothers. After 41 years, I think it's time to honor Steve as a hero to our nation by dedicating this memorial to Steve, to remember him and other Vietnam veterans who have been long forgotten. Over time, I've gone on many memorial dedications, and most of them are for Iraq KIAs, which is killed in action. One is Brent Cook, which a lot of you know is over in the other corner. And the reason he was put over there, at one time him and his dad lived in the house, the second one from the end, and his dad still does, and that's why they decided to put it over there, which we put some flags up over there also. So if any of you are interested in looking at that when we're done here, you are more than welcome to look at it. It's by a shelter house over there. It's another nice memorial. So I thought it was time to remember Vietnam and do a memorial for Steve Goelz, who gave his life 41 years ago. It was a different war than any other. We had protesters, draft dodgers. When we got out, people resented us. It was a war like any other war where we lost men and women. Vietnam veterans have mixed feelings about the Vietnam War. If they had to do it again, many of them would go back and many would not. It still was a war to fight for our freedom we have today. This is kind of how this has all come about in my life. Some of this is going to be kind of hard for me because it hits home. Give me a second to pass back here. Steve Goelz was my first KI funeral I ever went to. It was on March 9th, 1971, 41 years ago. Only a few days after my discharge, February 19th, 1971. And while I was there, I thought this could have been me. The second KIA I went to was Brent Cook's, June 16th, 2006, 35 years later. I was there as part of the Morton Legion Honor Guard, and we were standing in the playgrounds and back of the school because the school was packed. And here come rolling in 200 motorcycles. I had no idea what was going on. Anyway, they parked along the curb, all got off, got a flag, went and stood on the